a good one.
Yeah, I did.
Hold on to it. That's crazy. I pulled the anchor up. You catch one first.
I know.
It's like we're fishing.
On the pink.
Fishing different angles. Morning, folks. Brad Cross here at BJC Outdoors. Hey, we're down here on Tennessee River this morning. Gonna do a little crappie fishing, man. I keep wanting to say catfishing because that's mainly what I do. Got a special guest on the show this morning. Got my daughter Gabrielle. I got 5 daughters, man. This is the second one I've had out with me on video, and hoping to get them all out here soon. She loves to fish, man. She was the one that done all the bass fishing tournaments with me for about 10 years, and she don't get the opportunity to go much anymore. But we're going to get in here and see if we can't catch some big slab this morning. This will probably be my last trip on crappie, and then I'm going to get back after the big catfish. But y'all stay tuned. Let's see what we can do. All right, folks. We're doing the same basic thing I was doing the last time I went out crappie fishing. We're just catching these suspended fish over treetops and brush piles. And I got one little area here that was pretty hot last time I was over. But you still, every time you come, it's a different ball game. You got to figure out how deep they are, what colors they want, how fast they want it. It's just, crappie's just a whole nother beast. Oh, I
got hit as soon as I threw it out just a second ago.
Yeah, we finna catch them because I got bit 2 casts in a row. Or that.
Like I got it hit as soon as it hit the bottom.
Oh man, why do I keep missing them? I'm gonna have to check my hook. I may have a double hook. I didn't know. I didn't check it. I think I used the same one. This morning, folks, they hitting. Oh, I see one. Y'all can see that little bitty tiny hook right there. I swapped to some different jig heads, which I had over here the last time. It's got the big sickle hook in it. And they work a lot better for these bigger size crappie. Oh, I hadn't hit on the fall. I think that's a stripe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That ain't good. That's almost like catching a channel cat on a catfish trip, first fish. That ain't good, folks. These things right here are fun to catch, but they're very, very dominant. And for some reason, crappie don't like to hang around them.
Whoops.
Pretty chilly this morning, folks. It's a lot nicer than it's been, but we're fixing to get some nice warm weather next week, which will be a big change.
Right.
There he is, folks. That's a good one right there.
You got the net?
Yeah, I'll get him on this one. There we go, folks. That's the first one. Nice white crappie. Now y'all that watched my last video over here, y'all remembered you had to hit that certain spot, so that's why you'll make 10 casts to finally catch one, and then there's times you'll catch one 2 or 3 casts in a row. I'm gonna leave that open because I think we're fixing to wear them out. Oh, there he is. Oh, man. You see that line jump?
Uh-huh.
That's what you just gotta watch it, because a lot of times you won't even feel it on the rod. That's the fun part of this suspend fishing. Oh, it's kind of like you got to do everything exactly the same every cast. It's very hard to replicate it every time. Well, we know there's something that's still in here. These fish are funny in here, folks. They'll move up here for about 2 weeks on these treetops and brush piles and stuff, and then as soon as that water temp's 40, 45 this morning, so as soon as that water temp starts getting above 50, oh, there you go. Another good one. As soon as that water temp gets above 50, these fish start thinking about spawn. And they'll leave this brush tops and treetops and stuff, and they'll start suspending out off the bank. And as soon as that water hits about 55 degrees, these jokers will be on the bank. But it's nice crappie. They ain't no monster. There are some monsters in here. Here.
What's wrong with mine?
Nothing. Let's let me try it. Make sure it ain't.
I feel like I ain't swimming right.
Make sure it ain't the color.
Yours feels heavier than mine.
You know how finicky they are. See if it's not the color. Last time I had to anchor down because the wind was blowing. You kind of stay more stable. But a lot of times I think that anchor may spook them too. Oh, there you go. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I know where to throw.
Yep. Yeah, that's a big one right there. We may have a mongo on here, folks, if I ain't got him hooked in the butt.
That's a big.
If I got him hooked in the butthole, it's going to be the only reason that this one won't be a good one. I can't tell yet. Yeah, I got him hooked in the butthole. He's still a good one. Yeah, that's a nice one right there. Look how wide that thing is, man. He's like a little bitty football.
There's a big one.
Now, he didn't know what happened to him, folks. He got snagged from the butt, but we don't play around with them here in North Alabama. We'll catch them in the butt, the mouth. It don't make no difference. When I see in a Bassmaster, I'd have to throw that fish back because he wasn't hooked in the mouth. But we ain't in the Bassmaster. There he is.
Golly, when's it my turn?
You notice I was about 4 foot that way from yours.
Yeah.
And that's probably why they're so picky, man. Like you got to almost hit them in the head,
And their eyesight's terrible.
Yeah.
Because their eyes are on their side of their head.
All these fish starting to jump, man. We may.
And they still have the audacity to be picky.
There you go. That's a stripe. Or little white bass, yellow bass one. The good thing about that treetop, you don't get hung in it. No, it's a crappie. Well, you tried to fool me, didn't you? Where I wouldn't put no effort into you, and that right there, folks, felt like a stripe. A little yellow bass, but he's trying to get me to just not care, and so he could get off. You gonna be eating good tonight?
My family will be hungry.
Gabrielle's husband, he's deer hunting today. So she's bringing supper home, and he may bring supper home too. You've got yours in the bag.
In the bag.
You've got your supper already in the bag. He's gonna have to.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna have to sit a little longer than you will.
Yeah. There he is. Finally.
He finally hooked up with one. Like I said, it's just that certain spot.
How'd you get that motor?
That's a good one too. Yep.
Old school. Boom, baby.
Folks, y'all just don't know this girl. She was crazy about some fishing. She put up with my harshness and my hardness for 10 years bass fishing, and that says a lot. Because I was pretty rough on her.
And that was the reason we bass fished.
I was rough on myself too, though, because we was just trying to win, and we finally did win us a tournament. And once we did, we was a threat to them all. But she don't get to go as much. She's a teacher and got a newborn baby, and they don't get to go fishing or hunting as much as they used to. But
We'll be fishing before long.
every opportunity they get, they go. And here in about 6 months, little man will be fishing with them. Now you got to do like the hardest part is try to replicate what you just did. That's the hardest part of fishing like this to me, is trying to do the exact same thing every cast. There he is. Man, he hit soft. I mean,
we was about doubled. I just got a bite.
I don't think it's a crappie.
Yeah, it is.
Man, they're fighting crazy, man.
That one that I caught just a second ago, he was fighting pretty hard.
I gotta turn that spot lock off. It's making way too much racket. Folks, we're on them.
I see it.
Nice crappie right there. They're having to sit there.
There he is. Ah, he spit it.
Yeah, they're fast, man. There he is. All right, I got mine. You gotta get yours.
Yeah, I know. I'm already far away from it.
I'm gonna back us up just a little bit. Wind keeps pushing us off of it. Ain't nothing like these crappie, folks. I love to catfish, big catfish. That's my thing. But every time I catch a nice crappie, I think he's a bass. I'm thinking, yum. Awesome eating fish right there. Out of this clean, cold water. There he is.
The big one.
Yeah, he's running like a good one. I wish I'd brought my thing. I don't know if he's big enough. Ow.
Got one on the cooler.
Yeah, check it out, and I think he's gonna be short. I think that's gonna be short right there, folks. It gotta be 9 over here. Yeah, I don't know. He's gonna be real close. Let's see here. Where you at, boy? Yeah, he's that's a 9.5 inch crappie. They only got to be 9. We're good. It's a hefty fine for that too. I actually know firsthand. I got a ticket for that when I was younger for a crappie that was 8 7/8. It had to be 9. I'll show y'all how that happened in a minute. There you go.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Yeah, that happens.
How the crap.
That's a good one right there. Come on in here, boy. Big boy. Yeah, what I was saying, folks, I got a ticket for a crappie one time, which it was an honest mistake, but the crappie ended up being 8 7/8. They got to be 9 inches in my area. But what happened, I'll show you right here, that crappie's got eggs in it. If you close the crappie's mouth, he's shorter. When you open that mouth up, he gets about 3/4 of an inch longer. I don't know if y'all see that. Well, I measured him with his mouth open. I was holding him like this, measured him, and he measured 9 1/4. Well, the game warden checked me and checked my fish. He was 8 7/8. So that's why them little crappie cups they make are so important, because that's what they use to measure them. And you have to always remember to check them with their mouth closed, because they do get longer with their mouth open. If I get too close, it'll spook them. There you go. So I didn't even see that bite. I just seen my line. My line just wrinkled up. Some of them's mean, man. Look, we put a whooping on them this morning. Nice crappie right there. See that little old jig, man? Little bitty lead head with a big old sickle hook. You're gonna have to message Troy and tell him he's got a bunch of fish to clean.
Oh dear.
Yeah, folks, my girls used to fight over cleaning catfish. We bring catfish home to eat, and they'd almost get in a fight over who was gonna clean them.
And a fight over who went to catch them.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing, is who got to go catch them. Most of the time I carried them all.
And we took turns.
But usually it was, some of them would have stuff to do, and I was kind of just on the fly type. I'd just go fishing whenever I could. They've all caught a catfish over 60 pounds.
I caught the biggest out of us.
Yeah, and Gabrielle caught the biggest. But she won a lot more than the rest of them did. But they got a taste of that trophy deal early in life, and it kind of ruined them, because
now we wonder why we don't catch big ones every time we go.
And then when I would take them to catch bluegill or shellcracker, you know, it was still fun, but it was like the the wow factor wasn't there no more. You know, where you catch a 3/4 pound bluegill, which is a big one, you know, in my area. 1 pound, sure enough, it wasn't no wow factor because they done all caught a big catfish. So, but they learned later in life that there's different levels of what I call trophy size fish. But and then Gabrielle, she fished the tournaments with me, so she got a taste of that world. And it was fun. I miss it. I miss it. Oh, there you is. I miss it to a certain point. I don't miss spending all that money. That feels like a big one. And that roll he just did there feels like a big one. It almost rolled like a drum. I ain't gonna say that though. It's definitely a crappie. That's a good one.
You want me to net it?
Nah, I get you.
You're going for deep water.
Yeah, that's what, for some reason, that's what them bigger ones do.
Those are all white crappie. I don't think we caught a black crappie yet.
No. Yeah, that's a big one right there.
Yep.
That's a mongo right there, folks. And that's still not the biggest one that you can catch in here. That's a 13, 14 inch crappie right there, and I'm talking about just beefy, man. Throwing back in the exact same spot, and they're not just sitting there. There he is. Oh man, lost that one.
I'm literally doing everything you're doing.
Here, hang on.
What's wrong with me?
All right, folks, watch this. This is a seasoned rod right here. It's been crisping. Had a mini fish caught on it. Man, her fixing had to swap rods.
Cause I ain't catching nothing on this.
I think that little proficiency rod back there is jinxed. Because Gabrielle, she can't catch them. We get any bad juju in my boat, we know what to do with it. I don't know that I've ever caught crappie on that rod. I hadn't had it.
Well, I caught one till you're like 8.
I bought 4 of them, and one blowed out of the boat at Bear Creek. I lost it, but I hadn't here. Let's just see. I mean, I don't think it's matter.
I think it does. This rod just feels better. How much you want to bet I'll catch one the next 5 casts?
We're fixing to see, folks. If this has got some bad juju on it, we gotta figure this out. That's a good one.
Yeah, it is.
Hold on to it. That's crazy. I pulled the anchor up and you catch one first.
I know.
It's like we're fishing
on the pink.
Fishing different angles.
Hey boy, quit.
That's a big one.
That is a good one.
You got a hook in your net. Yeah, show him to the camera.
Oh.
Maybe that's why we was just kind of
on the pink. I changed colors. Bradley said that one was a girl.
Yeah, I told her we done caught all the males, so she swapped to the pink where we could catch some of the females out of here.
Some people don't want them.
Oh, there you are. Well, there's a good sign. At least there's a few still here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a sandwich, folks. Nice crappie right there. You can see that one starting to get some eggs. It's that time of year. Even though it's still cold, they'll get eggs in them and they'll just hold on to them till the time's right. All right, folks, we're finna wrap this one up, man. We got to get on out of here. We got things to do today, but just want to come out here for an hour or two and see if we could catch some. We caught some nice ones, man. I'll show y'all. I think we got about 12 in there. 12 nice crappie, man. That right there, he's a hoss now. About a 14-inch crappie, but we got some good ones in there, man. Get to eat good for a few meals for sure. But anyway, I was glad to get out here and fish with my daughter Gab, man. I don't get to fish with my kids much, but I enjoy it every time I get a chance. I take advantage of it. But anyway, we're gonna get out here and get home, get these fish clean. I appreciate y'all watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one. See you then, and God bless you.